playoffs set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on last season's national champions, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Going to be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job of the coverage team. Now the handoff. Breaks an open space. And here he goes. The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Georgia, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Unbelievable way to start this playoff game for this offense. First touch of the football, you get a hat up front, and you can see the speed in that backfield for a big touchdown to get things started.
Try to add to the lead now in the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Handoff to the single back. Breaks an open space. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
So one explosive play sets him up at the plus 43 with a first down. And we're going to throw now on first down. Catch made by the tight end. He was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And the runner takes off to his right. And that run produces a decent gain.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. We'll see if they can convert.
Throwing off play action. Grab near the sticks. It's Savant. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion. The Horned Frogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And they're trying to punch it in here. Tough running to avoid a loss. Just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. Touchdown, Texas Christian, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? Breaks into the clear. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Come to the line for second down and very short now. Breaks free. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
But great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He finds his man. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
With these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
So the misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. Linebacker shifting around now. Takes the toss, heads to his right. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. And the Bulldogs will look to convert here on 4th down. Receiver in motion now. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
The back's got it. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. This, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different...
Swarm to the pass rush.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. We've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. It's an out route. The catch made. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Oh, my gosh. What a great play by the offense. And on the other side, How frustrating for this defense. They had everybody covered downfield. The quarterback looks like he's almost giving up on the play, checks it down to the running back, and how about...
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
Off the big play, they are pounding on the door here. 1st and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard in the play.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line. But how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies, provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Looking to pass here on second down. And this time it's complete. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Second down after that run on the previous play.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Dogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
All right, here comes that up-tempo look from the offense. Sometimes it's just getting that first down that will kick them into that gear.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle all the way down to the 17. Fresh set it down for the offense. First down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Picks up a few yards there, and that's going to wrap up the first. And Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. He's got room to run. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. Tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. They keep him guessing with a run. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Important third down attempt for this offense. He'll hand it off. Finds room at the 30. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but there's no excuses at all from the defense.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, TCU.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught in the flat by the running back. Nowhere to run. A corralling for no gain. The Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
On third down, he drops to throw. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, the quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
completion makes it second down. Looks right for a quick completion. You bring him down to the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. First down. We're going to throw the football. It's the running back in the flat. A juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. Offense in hurry-up mode. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw again. Catch made on the right side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Cut quickly. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Georgia has moved into the red zone. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. They face 3rd and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. They'll try to run for the first down. Able to convert on 3rd, sets up 1st and goal, the 8th. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Caught by the receiver. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. That's a designed quarterback keeper. Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big 3rd down coming up.
Let's see what they can do here. 3rd down and goal from the 1. They'll try to run it with the option. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. 0 running right. Stop. at the line of scrimmage.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defensive coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. It's incomplete. The defense rises up, gets the stop against this very efficient 3rd down offense.
Yeah, these guys aren't able to hook up here on this 3rd down, but you got to give a shout out to the defense for making it hard to convert here. They've been great on 3rd down all year. It's a rare miss and a good job by this defense.
And the Horned Frogs will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Down, looking to throw for it. Lets it go quickly. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught near the goal line. And he scores! Touchdown, Georgia!
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Make the extra point and go up 6. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The shotgun running play call. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And the Horned Frogs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. This time, a completion. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. The Horned Frogs pick up enough yardage for a first down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Short pass finds the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looks like one more play here before halftime. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. With only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game, they don't get the snap off in time. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bulldogs will kick it deep to begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And the Horned Frogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Second down after that run in the previous play.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not much on the return there, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 47.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
They're going to run it. Doing a decent gain there before the defense brings it down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Crucial third down play coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He escapes the pocket. Or just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking deep downfield with the left. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Bulldogs. In fact, this quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And he makes the grab, a successful two-point try, and they bump the lead up even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense.
And they heave it deep downfield. And he throws his third interception of the day. He could go. Past the 50. At the 30 now. Past the 10. Touchdown. Dogs. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. And the interception taken to the house. A pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead.
Chris, when was the last time you saw a game turn on a dime like this? A pick-6, then a 2-point conversion? That's a quick 8-point swing we just watched here.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And the TCU offense takes the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab made by the tight end. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And there's the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
And now from the pistol formation. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive down multiple scores. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Delivers quickly to the left side. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Breaks into the open. At the 10. Touchdown, Georgia. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on fourth down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. First job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious.
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. The Horned Frogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's past the marker and still going. Finding space at the 20. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Texas Christian. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Fires quickly to the left. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And looking to throw now on first down. Bringing pressure. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. He grabs it inside the 20.
Boy, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This offense cannot be stopped. Coach makes the decision to go for a two-point conversion. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more.
Well, we know this quarterback is a threat throwing the football. Here he uses his legs to get this two-point conversion. Nice call.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And the Horned Frogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Same tailback, another carry. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Moves out of the pocket. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. So let's get back to the action. 1 quarter away. What would be an impressive CFP statement. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On the move now. Going to try to use his legs here. Tough to show for the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself. The Dogs move into the red zone. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. And the wideout goes in motion. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down.
Ready up. Okay, ready?
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. Cook, they had a month to get ready for this pitch-and-catch combo for the playoff game. They've had no answer so far.
The playoff game, national championship on the line. You know the old saying we used to always hear, big-time players make big plays in big games, and he certainly is doing that today. Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run phase. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he drops back in the gun. Running out of time in the pocket. Here's another interception. We're losing track.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball to 31.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but at that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where is that guy? They finally get to him behind the line.
Looking to pass here on second down. A deep shot right down the middle. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's looking deep again. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Too much speed for the defense.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down just across the 25-yard line. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Aggressive call, a deep on first down, but incomplete.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. First down here for this offense.
Ready.
Oh, it's a reverse. And he'll be brought down way behind the line of scrimmage as the defense just blew up that play.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or a reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position and were able to stop that reverse in its track.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Third down now after the incompletion.
Let's go. Shadow.
Out of the gun now on third down. He's running out of time here. Oh, the pass rush gets home. And the Bulldogs will look to convert here on fourth down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He'll take a deep shot here. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
And the TCU offense takes the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Fights off a defender. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
They look to throw it here on second down. Short connection to the tight end here. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, TCU.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And the point after is good. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
And it's a direct snap. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Breaks into the clear. Also brought out of bounds close to the end zone.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Launching one to the end zone. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. The Dogs looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Sack. Germany.
Looking for a man. Throw to the running back in the flat. Touchdown, Georgia. This offense really clicking.
Coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Canopy.
And he'll set up to throw. He escapes the pocket. And he grabs it for the 2-point try to build this lead even more. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol.
On the ready. Ready.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. A short completion of the tight end. After 2nd effort, he's brought down, but is past the marker. And the offense spends a timeout. The clock stopped with just 10 seconds left. The Horned Frogs have 1st and 10 here.
Let's go. Let's go. Ready. Ready.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Direct snap. And he's not going to get there. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Backs line up on either side of the quarterback. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Now looks deep left. He had all day. And it's picked off in the end zone. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a